Hi there entrepreneurs, and welcome back to our business studies series on Catch-UpLAB. The videos that are relevant to understand this section of your curriculum fully are creative thinking and problem solving, stress and crisis management, the marketing function, professionalism and ethics, and lastly, the production function. Make sure you watch these videos as a combo when preparing for your assessments. Your curriculum requires you to study production management systems, production planning, production control, safety standards of production, quality control, and lastly, production costs. In this, the first of two videos, we will be focusing on the first four. First on the agenda is an overview of what production entails. The essence is embedded in the word production, which is product. This is a process in which a product is manufactured based on certain consumer needs and standards. There are various types of production systems that we will take a look at, but they can be determined by either product variety, product volume, or machinery and equipment needed to manufacture the product. Production management can basically be divided into two sections, namely continuous production management or interrupted production management. Continuous production needs to be constant and uninterrupted. Production is meant for mass producing a product like canned goods, bottled goods, high demand products like matches, cleaning materials, etc. Interrupted production can be for batch production or job production. We will look at the characteristics of these management systems next. Quick study tip. Make a table for each of the management systems. Write down the definition, characteristics, advantages and disadvantages of each system. They are easy to understand, but will require you to organize the material and practice the BTS system equals bum to seat study method. Mass production. Large amounts of standardized products that look identical and go through the same processes are produced on an assembly line that uses job-specific labor or highly specialized machines. Batch production is just another word for group production. The product is manufactured in a group process and completed from start to finish before a new group is started. An easy way to remember this is that the recipe or steps remain the same, but the result might differ. Examples are making large batches of cupcakes for an event that is themed. After the quantity for the specific batch is baked, the next batch might be a cupcake, but with a different theme. Job production is a very creative production method because each product is unique. Workers are usually highly qualified and skilled. If you need a dress for a formal dance or a custom-made painting for your house, you will require a specialist, and the product will be the result of job production. Second on the agenda is production planning. So, first of all, this is the action plan to make sure that resources are utilized efficiently to create a product. After choosing your production management system, you need to implement a plan that sets goals, organizes resources, and roles of staff. The steps when planning production are planning, which includes planning the layout of the factory, the flow of materials, and the budget, for example. Routing is the sequence that production will take place in to ensure the quality of raw material, that the specifications are met, and the cost of the process. Scheduling serves to determine how long jobs in the process take to complete. Loading is the allocation of personnel to a machine or tasks. The steps are dispatch, the product order stage, so it starts the action. Inspection, checking the quality of the process as well as the product. Follow up, making sure the schedules and systems of production are running smoothly. Corrective action, if adjustments are needed, a plan to correct and implement needs to be in place. Fourth on the agenda, safety. Requirements should be met to create a safe work environment. There is a set criteria that needs to be met, but some industries have more safety precautions in place than others. Businesses need to have a safety policy in check, visible warning signs, first aid kits, safe working environment, precautionary measures especially for handling dangerous machinery. Study tip. This section of work might be an essay type question. The work is fairly easy to understand, but you will need to organize the material effectively. So, for this section, I will help you to organize your material. First, find an example of an existing business that you can use as an example. You should preferably choose a business that does mass production, like canned goods. Once you have done that, write down or type out the following headings: reasons for businesses to manage safety, workplace safety policies, OSHA or Occupational Health and Safety Act, number 85 of 1993. You can follow this design for your table or organize it in a way that suits you. Under each heading, write down summarized facts to consider that are relevant to the heading. For example, reasons for business to manage safety. Production makes use of very dangerous machinery. Then shift your focus towards a corresponding safety policy on the next column and see if you can find it in the Occupational Health and Safety Act. Continue in this fashion. Write down the facts, consider the policy documents, and understand how it connects to OSHA. And that concludes our business day. Make sure you understand all the concepts and terminology in this video in conjunction with our next video, focusing on quality control and production costs.